So I guess we'll just go ahead and play a little Apex Legends again. I don't know why, for some reason, whenever I start up my game again, and it happens with a lot of games, but whenever I start up my game again, it's always in windowed mode. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but we'll go ahead and we'll fix that. What is this, lagging already? Not responding. Now I noticed that like my game will run fine if I max out all the settings, but for some reason I wanted this on low as well, but you know. I guess that should be good, you know? We'll put the overlay up so I can see what time it is, because that's fairly important that I see what time it is on a regular basis. I should have plenty of time to play today though, so now the chances are though that I won't play as long as I can today, because like, you know, it's like I used to like like even a month ago, it's like I could play games like RuneScape or Rainbow Six. When I first got it, I could play those games for like 8, 9, 10 hours a day. But it's like when you're solo queuing and all that kind of thing, it's really not that fun. I mean, it's still fun, but I mean, like, it's not that fun for that period of time.
I just polished my
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're with friends, everything's just 10 times more fun.
race you to the MZ.
We have no choice but to win.
Usually. Not always, but usually. I haven't played anything since my last stream, which I think was Thursday.
You know what I look like?
Now, part of that was because we had some really bad weather. We're still supposed to have some bad weather for like the rest of the week, but as far as I'm aware, we're not supposed to have any thunderstorms, so hopefully we don't have any power surges or outages. The last time I had both my power surges were just,
Land here.
I wouldn't even say heavy, it was just like moderate
Heard that.
wind. You know, like it was just like moderate wind gusts. And then the power went click. So it's like, you know, hopefully we don't have that today. Or tomorrow. I'm not going to be here tomorrow, so I'm not going to be playing anything. Well, actually, I probably will be here tomorrow afternoon. Monday, the guy with the internet company is coming back to do more installs on other things, and they said something about getting a new router. So hopefully it doesn't mess up any of my current like speeds or whatever, because I mean right now it's just like the other people in my house, now they want to have faster speeds as well. I mean, like, they can get it, but they want other stuff now from the same company, like other services. So, like, in order to do that, they said that they need to put in another router or a new router. So, like, hopefully that doesn't mess up or mess with any of my stuff, because, you know, at the moment I'm getting the absolute, like, max speed that I can possibly get for my connection or my internet. Like, it's supposed to be up to 1,000 megabits a second, and, you know, on speed test I get anywhere from, like, I mean, like, you know, it all depends on where you connect to, but where I connect closest, like, the highest I get is like 950, 960. You know, you can never really absolutely 100% guarantee that you're going to get the speeds that they advertise. So, you know, it's like, I'm pretty happy with the speeds that I'm currently getting. So hopefully this new router and all these other installs don't mess with it too much. I mean, I'd be happy if I was getting like 700, to be totally honest. And I say that because, you know, you never will get the absolute 1,000 that they advertise, ever. I mean you can, but it'll be really rare. So it's like, so, you know, it's just like if you're advertised to get like 50, on average you'll probably get like 25 to 30. That's just the way it works. And then when it comes to things like Steam and playing online, you know, for my area or where I live, like, there's no hosting servers that, you know, these games like Apex or Steam will really be using. So it's like,
It took off like all his shit.
so it's like, you know, I'll never actually touch that 1,000 while I'm playing online. So that's why, like, the higher the better, because, you know,
There he is.
it's similar to, like, you know, people with Google Fiber, and, like, you know, you're never going to utilize all that speed online. So, I mean, the faster it works and all that, like, the better. But either way, like, 1,000 is just absolute, like, for online gaming, that's just absolute, like, honestly, it's more than you need by far. So, I mean, the fact that, you know, I have it, you know, I mean, I'd much rather have it than not have those speeds, is what I'm trying to say. So, I mean, all I can say is it's a big upgrade from going from that, from originally I was at like 7. The actual plan, my relative or family member was originally paying, and that's the highest that they can possibly give us for where we live, for that company, which I think is that, like I was saying yesterday, I think those speeds should be just banned. I think it should be illegal, as slow as it is. But you know, without actually talking numbers, like cost, it was you know, he was paying for 3.1 to 7 megabits per second, which is approximately 700 kilobytes at a max, which isn't even 1 megabyte. So, I mean, the fact that they were charging as much as they were for, you know, it would take literally like 30 plus hours to download Rainbow Six,
And you jump on,
which is
jump over something.
what was it, 58 gigabytes, I think. I don't know, I think it was less than 58. My aim is really bad right now, though, if you couldn't tell that from that guy that was up there.
Already have
We should def check out that care package. Contact with target.
They're fucking big time.
This dude's not with us.
I mean, I hit that guy once on the zip line, but my aim today just feels terrible. I don't know how some people can, like, take breaks for, let's say, you know, a week, a month, and then, you know, they just come back and they're just as good as they were when they left. You know, I could never do that. For me, it's like my brain loses like a lot of my,
Solid.
what is it, like gaming ability when I don't play for more than like a day or 24 hours.
You guys want the dollar? I have a.
They call it like the warm up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you go through the warm up phase for a little bit, but
Dollar.
I mean, when that guy was like right there, like normally I'd be able to just go like that and, you know, be relatively close to the guy where he's at. But like a little bit ago, like you could watch that, you could rewind, see exactly what I'm talking about. But like I felt like I couldn't even like move my arm.
Peacekeeper here.
Let alone actually go to where the guy was located to actually hit him. So I don't know, man, it's weird. Hemlock for the G7 all day, boys, all day. Yeah, G7 Scout, I was about to say. Scout for some reason is what, oh, the rings, okay, we're good. For some reason the Scout is what they call on all the games, and I'm not sure why that is, but they call it the Scout, you know. What do? Hang on, I guess I gotta deal with this.
Setting up a zipline.
Someone in the house. Outside, actually. They're here.
Target spotted.
Well, I guess it's good I just checked that, or they would, or they would have ended up buying the wrong thing. So basically, I want to move my setup a little bit farther. So basically, what that means is I don't really like that my router is so close to where I sit. I don't exactly have the biggest desk right now, and I just want to free up some space and move it back a little bit. So I'm gonna put it like on the other side of the room. Should also help with the speeds upstairs for my other relatives, that it'll be a little bit
Oh, it's
closer.
dropped out. You're here.
Cause upstairs they're only getting like 46 to 50 megabits, and down here I'm getting like 800 plus.
The guy on the roof.
So it's like, you know, they want it a little bit closer, and I want it to be a little bit farther away. So they text me, you know, I told them that I want you know, that it just has to support the speeds, you know. I mean, Ethernet cables are pretty basic when it comes to buying those, but it's like they sent me a picture of and asked, is this what you need? And luckily I looked at it, because if I didn't, they would have ended up buying a HDMI cable instead of an Ethernet cable. But that's just kind of how other people are that don't really know internet, or I guess how internets work. I should have got that guy, because I hit him quite a bit.
Guy upstairs, dude.
Take that body shield and that extended light mag.
You outside now? He's on the bridge, I think.
So yeah, I just want to move my router back or up quite a bit, I guess. I don't really care where, but I just don't like it being in such close proximities to where I'm at.
Yeah, he's on this bridge.
So I'd like to move it back. The guy, the internet company guy, you know, he just got one out of his, I guess they have spares or like backups that they carry on them periodically, and he just happened to have one. But yeah, I'd also like one day to
There's another one.
get another table so that I can put my computer up on like
Another one's right here.
up on the desk next to me.
He's got a gold shield, bro. He's got a gold shield. Kick my ass.
And
Reloading. Downed one.
so in order to do that, I would need a
Fuck.
a table. So like in order to do that, I wouldn't even be able to put my computer on my desk because my Ethernet cable wouldn't reach that far, you know what I mean? Like my Ethernet cable is relatively small, so I don't even know where this guy is, so I'll just try and hit the revive quick. Did we get it?
Didn't kill
Okay.
him.
I'll just try and revive both. I think... Oh, no, it's fine. But we got this. I don't even know where these guys are at, so... That's why I was like, I'll just go ahead and hit the revives. I should be able to see them, though, with this digital threat, so... I don't see anybody.
No?
So we got one elimination so far, by the way. I mean, those guys, though, they were really bad. Like, I can't really take credit for those guys whatsoever. Because,
I am repairing myself.
like, I was right next to that guy, and he couldn't even really hit me, so... That was just a case of he was worse than I was, finally, you know? The fact that those guys, or that team, just eliminated my teammates relatively easily or quickly, though, means we're probably not going to win the round. I mean, usually if you get in a game and they immediately pick Pathfinder or Wraith like that, that generally means it's a low skill level that you have your teammates on. But, I mean, like I've said 100 times, I just play for fun. I really don't care. Oh, that's right, I forgot to check. Gotta check the messages.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
This could... Alright, I gotta take a... Hang on a second. I'll probably get down to here, but I just need to get this. So I gotta unplug my Ethernet cable. I don't really know how I got an Apex pack because I disconnected, so... I was saying that apparently if I do... Oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, I don't use Pathfinder anymore. Well, what else did I get there? It clicked off. So did I get that there? Okay. So I guess it did save what I got there. So So the lesson that we've learned here is that if you unplug your Ethernet cable, because I took a picture and sent it to him to show him what the cable was supposed to look like, the plug-in to the computer, because he was going to buy a HDMI cable, because I guess the one he got, I guess, was also an Ethernet cable, I guess, but it was for console and not PC. Which I didn't know that they made the separate ones, if that makes sense. It was an HDMI cable. Well, I have that too. It's an HDMI cable with built-in Ethernet, which I don't really know how that works. But
Let's have fun, friend.
you know, long story short, so I unplugged my Ethernet cable to show him what the plug-in is supposed to look like to the computer. It's if no one's used Ethernet, it's kind of like a clear kind of, or I mean, it doesn't have to be clear, but it has like a little tab on it, and it looks kind of like an HDMI port, but it's fit kind of weird, and then it has like a little tab or a little plug-in thing on the side of it that you can just kind of press in and then just pull it out. But
Introducing your champion.
you know, I didn't think that I would get kicked off of everything. It stopped the stream. Well, it didn't stop the stream, it just completely shut the whole stream off. It said like there was an interruption. And give me the jam, because I gotta go do something anyway, so I can go AFK at first at the start for a second. Give me the jam, give me the jam. So it's like, you know, I unplugged it to take a look at it, and then when I unplugged it,
I say we land here.
you know, it kicked me off instantly. Like by the time I took the picture, which was, you know, a matter of like 20 seconds, and then plugged it back in. Now that's really laggy. But I'm pretty sure it's the other guy, not me. I mean, honestly, with my internet, I should never lag ever. So let's take a look if it's me or the other guy. Yeah, it's the other guy. That's what I was saying. It's kind of weird, though, that... Wait, is it us? Yeah, we're lagging. Pretty sure it's the server, though. Are we lagging? I don't know, man. I don't even care anymore, though. Yeah, that guy's really lagging. So, I don't even know, man, but
Let's explore this way.
basically what I want to do is just get all of my router and Ethernet cables distance-wise as far away from me as possible. So, the bottom line is, though, you still have to plug it into your computer, so man, that guy is really lagging. I don't like the Prowler. If this had a select fire, I think that would be pretty nice. There we go. Why is that guy looting all of the... Why would you ever do that, dude? Why? I guarantee you that guy's not even using them all. Oh. That was a yellow armor. I find though that like I have a hard time seeing people in this game. Like that's my main problem. I just have difficulty seeing people. So let me check though if this is ready. Almost. Food is still too hot to put in the fridge, so I'll give it like another 10 minutes and then we'll go put it, try and cool it off. I think somebody was over there, yeah. There we go. It's much better actually. I need a, oh yeah, actually I'll swap those out. Spitfire Irons is plenty good. So I'm totally cool with that one. And then we'll just take all this. No clue what my freaking team's doing though. I think I say that every game, don't I? I don't know. Why can't I just get some teammates that just loot quick? You know, they don't sit around in buildings all game. Like, they're probably still there, right? Alright, there we go. You know, like, why can't I get a team that, you know, just knows what they're doing? You know what I'm saying? I just want to, I don't know. The only thing that I dislike about these games is, like I said, once you get eliminated, you gotta just re-loot everything from scratch. Like, that's not something that I really like to do. The gameplay is really good, really fun. Wait. Okay, I had to make sure I'm streaming still after that little, I guess, incident, you know? Oh yeah, that's right, I don't need those, my bad, bro. So, that guy's hit for quite a bit, actually. That guy I don't even think has a shield. Did my team get that guy? Honestly, I'm not sure. Normally I would take that R99, but I'm always a big fan of the Spitfire. And it's actually quite rare that I managed to find one. Or at least I guess I should say it's kind of rare to find. Yeah, Spitfire they say is like is a rare item to get or find. I love the iron sights on the Spitfire, honestly, so unless I get like a digital threat that'll see people through smoke, like, I don't plan to use anything else. Man, my teammate is so laggy. There we go. Where? Ooh. That gold shield's coming in clutch, honestly. That was probably that guy that we saw over there, maybe? I'm not sure, to be totally honest. But, I mean, at least my team's sticking together. They're a little bit cooperative, you know. Everything's going relatively good, you know? I just don't have any real attachments for this thing, though. That's my only... Let's see if anybody wants the longbow. Wait, what? It said long... Oh, never mind. I guess it was showing that I had... I just saw longbow at the bottom corner. So there looks like to be... There's people at the top... That top right corner over there. Look like an arc star or something went off. I don't know. Look how laggy that kid is, man. Wow. You know, like I was saying yesterday, I truthfully, I was saying my opinions and my thoughts. I'll just say it again, but like, wait, is the ring closing? No, I guess, okay, so we got 3 minutes. But I was saying, like, you know, it's like, I feel sorry for anybody who, you know, lags or doesn't have a stable internet connection in 2019. You know, and I mean that honestly, like, I'm not trying to make fun of anybody out there. It's like, I just don't think it's right that internet companies should be allowed to sell internet that's slow, as a lot of people have. I think it's a scam. Like they were selling, like I said, I don't want to get into prices or anything because I don't know if I can say that, but you know, it's like it was. Let me just say this: the same price that they were charging for 3.1 to 7 for my relative was $10 less, $15 less than it would have cost him to upgrade to. Oh my. Use the Phoenix. What the heck are you doing, man? Those guys are good. I think we'll go down right here. Don't lead him to me while I'm... I can't even see. Alright, I got somebody through the smoke, but other than that, I couldn't see for crap, man. I was getting hit with the special. I did pretty good though, man. I'm not gonna lie. For the amount that I couldn't see there, like I literally couldn't see anything. I mean, I downed that guy when I couldn't even see him, so I think that was pretty good. But I mean, like my team there, they knocked that one guy down. I think I'm not entirely sure. I just couldn't see. You know, those guys rushed us. There was 3-on-1. Spitfire is really good. I just love how much capacity that thing has. I was just not really in an optimal spot. And I don't know how I missed everything on that guy when I first saw him. Maybe I should turn my brightness or something on my TV up. I'm not really sure because I just find it hard to see people. You know what I mean? I hear that's like a common complaint for this game though. Like that a lot of people have to like get used to or something like that when they first start. I think Dave is the dude that quits when he doesn't get Octane. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong because that would just be a dick move, but I think he's the guy who leaves or quits out when Octane is picked.
Introducing your champion.
We'll find out right here.
This is a good LZ. Hold on tight. Stop the drop
Give me a
shot.
sec. Map with the scout like 4 times. I took his shield off, and then you know, he got away somehow. Well, because he was fairly far away. So we ran into this team. I took his shield off twice. I don't know if my team's just not hitting him at all or what, but either way, I'm just glad that you know, they're doing quite well on the you know, sticking together. I don't know where the guy is, but I'll just push up with my team here. Look at all that DPS I'm putting out on him. Man, look at all those connections today. Knocked down, there we go. And then my team's gonna get finished here.
Come on, compadre. Get up. Come on, come on, come on. Down that one.
Okay, close. Nothing I could have really done there. My team just wasn't good enough. As per usual. I downed him like 3 times. But they always got revived. Yeah, I did 483 damage to that squad alone. With like 3 knockdowns and what else was there? Well, I hit that one guy. I broke his shield like 4 times easily. It's all good, no worries. I'm not tripping out. Is that other guy on Apex right now? No, Joe's not on Apex. Interesting. No one's on Apex right now, actually. That was good though, man. I hit, everything seems to be connecting a lot more today. So that's quite good. The other days, nothing just wanted to connect. Now I'm getting... Everything's just connecting today the way it should have. All the other days. Now it's just a case of my team isn't good enough. So, you know, one problem seems to be somewhat fixed. But now the next problem is I get matched up with really bad teammates. Be back in one... That's the other thing. I do like the 1x sights now. I think I do... Depends on the primary or whatever I'm using. I do prefer the red dots for things like longbow.
Probably go to the treatment plant.
R99, R301 iron is pretty good. But the R99 just has crazy high recoil, and I think that the 1x red dot is relatively useful for things like that. Nothing in there. Usually in here is always something, so that's why you always got it go in here. How many times must I hit that guy? Thank you. Jeez. He crawled right over to us, then that's funny stuff. Oh, that was good.
Nice job, guys.
Now we got the double. The double early on, man, with the EVA 8. Now that's some decent stuff. I shouldn't have peeked that though. I really shouldn't have tested him the way that I did, but that was the one rare time that it actually paid off. So I guess now we just have to wait for our health to regen. I'm not gonna bother with, you know, what is it, the stimulant until my health is higher, or until we get some health packs. But in the meantime, where are we at right now, first off? Okay, yeah, we'll go over. Well, I guess we don't really have a choice, but to, well, do we? Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. Normally I would go over to the repulsor, but the problem is that being where it's at is... Okay, this has already been looted. Interesting. The problem is that being so relatively late into the game, there's really not many other places that we can go.
Some people over for treatment.
You know? Like, for example, repulsor is guaranteed to be looted already.
Yeah, it is. I'm really slow.
And then...
Yeah, that's alright.
all these other places have also been looted already.
Where we going? You wanna head up? Like, let's go up. Where you, up there?
R301 I'll definitely take.
Let me know if you find any armor. Fuck, I'm not even wearing any. You guys both got level 2. Slacking.
Yeah.
Fucking slacking, Jesus. Now I got like maybe
I'll save
40
all the
hours
heavies
playing
so
this
far
game.
in case we
That's all
come
I
across a
played.
longbow or something like that, but...
Sweet, awesome.
So far my team's not sticking with me and I don't like it.
Setting up a zip line.
You watch, they're not going to find anything over at Repulsor or they're going to go down. I mean, I'm going to make my way over there after this, but... What's my sound at, by the way? I can't hear him. Spitfire, yes. I'll take that instead for sure. I think, honestly, I do prefer the Spitfire over the R301. Spitfire is just amazing. I don't care what anybody says. It's probably why they had to nerf it. Because honestly, like, when I found the Spitfire the very first time, before I had my new internet and all that, and I couldn't stream or really record or upload, so I didn't, like, my upload speed would take like 4 hours for a 6-minute video. So I really, oh, the ring's this way, yeah, we'll go this way then. But it's like, you know, I got like, I downed 7 people in one match easily with the Spitfire until I got triple teamed.
Yeah, we're not far off, and this first one's small, so I wouldn't rush it.
Yeah, I might as well stick it around and do some more looting.
Yeah. And get the beacon.
Now we just need some attachments.
Team, I found the next ring location for us. Check your maps.
Oh, get shot at.
Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am.
Ping it if you know the direction area. Alright, ring's starting to come in. Just kind of.
So I could just drop the R301 because I really don't plan to use it, and I just can't, and I don't have a big enough backpack.
Optics here. Close range. Zip line here.
Okay.
Oh shit, I got no health kit, so I'm gonna run for it.
Oh, I hit that freaking vehicle. Or we would have had a heck of a good speed there. But I don't have really any med kits, so I'm not going to stick around in there that long.
Sweet.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
You're gonna have to move at my speed to make the next ring.
Attention. Supply ship inbound.
Yeah, I have this button on my mouse that's actually like a it's actually like a burst. You know, I can turn anything into a burst just like this. You know, it does 2 at a time per click. So it's actually, it can come in handy. It's never actually helped me in any way yet in any game that I've played. I just find that it's much that that I'm in control a lot more than
Zipline here.
something like if, you know, I was just manually controlling how much I click, because it can, like, in certain situations when, you know, you gotta absolutely spam it, you know, sometimes you can just, it can do something, you know, you're not really in control as much versus if you just manually tap it yourself. I need a bigger backpack though, that's my problem here. Like, I can't support the R301 and the Spitfire with, you know, no syringes or anything yet either, like.
Go faster.
So I think I might just get rid of the R301 or something like that. And then there's most likely people over here because, well, supply
I don't know
ship.
if you see any decent optics for a sniper.
I don't really think we'll win this game if we end up getting to the last few squads, and I say that because we all only have level 2 shields at the absolute highest. Med kits.
And I'd like one better than that, actually, so still let me know. I'll take that.
Let me just drop those, man. Those could really come in handy.
Who's ready to fly on a zipline? I am.
I wanted to land on that tree. Yeah, screw it, man. Let's just rush up here. R301 is better for close quarters hip fires. There's people really close in combat. You know, you can hear them. But I don't see anybody. And I don't see my team getting hit.
Ready inside the ring. Hostile over there.
We're doing great. Only 2 enemy squads remain. Looks like a care package is coming in. Big danger now.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody over there, man. One of those would have hit if there was. But you gotta watch, because I don't have any zoom scopes. So if any one of those guys have any kind of zoomed scope,
Hostile over there.
he's using a triple take, so I'm not really concerned that much anyway. We're also not exactly in an ideal location.
Call him if you see him. Point him out.
I don't know how I'm not connecting with anything, but just to be on the safe side, let's use the R301. Did they rush on the shippers? What is my team doing, bro? I pinged them out. And I accidentally hit, my thumb slid up and I accidentally hit the mouse button to activate the simulant. But I pinged them out on the ship. I don't know what the hell my team was doing. They just walked up and rushed us like nothing. That one guy, I should have easily had him. I should have just ADS'd. You know, hipfire, I shouldn't have relied on that, but other than that, I really don't know how we didn't get any of those guys. Except the fact that we had level 2 and 1 shields, but you know, it's all good though.
I accept the challenge.
Medea, all good with me.
Skulten and looten, amigo.
Introducing your champion.
Hot drop, baby. Let's rap.
This might be a good place to land. Enough landing around. We drop it.
Heard that.
Let's go to one of my favorite spots at least. I guess this one's a lot closer. Oh, that's not good. Kind of a risky move to go out here, but it didn't exactly pay off, now did it? I mean, you know, the P120 is better than, oh my gosh, 2 of them? I mean, I guess that's better than nothing, but
We got trouble.
the hell, bro? Okay. Instantly hits me. I couldn't even get a hit off, and I hit the left mouse button before he walked around the corner, and yet it never actually went off because he hit me before it had time to go out. So I don't know exactly how that happened, but it's okay. Totally okay. We had bad luck in the start anyway.
Hey, let's go already.
Come on, we've got work to do.
I just polished my grapple.
Introducing your champion.
I'm the jump master.
Come on, bro, I'm doing something. It's probably a little late now, but I wasn't watching the screen. This is Skulltown, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep. See, I'm starting to learn the maps already without having to look. So there should be some loot boxes outside. So that's what I'm going for. Nothing. Oh my god, my RNG today, bro. My RNG, I swear. My RNG, bro, I swear. Back to back, man. I could understand once, but twice in less than, I don't even think, I mean, game time, like, the intermission lasted longer than the game.
Found my limit. Today will be our day. Fight Rika.
We're in this together. Remember that.
This is your champion.
This might be a good place to land.
Heard that.
Looks full over there. Better lies below.
Enemy over there.
See, but the other team's already there. So why jump over here, man? Like, it makes zero sense. And why would you ever go up here? Like, this is... I mean, that's why we play Octane, you know, so we can get into places like this faster. But again, my RNG, like, I got a Mozambique. I can't down anybody with a Mozambique. And what's this? An RU-45? I mean, that's better. You know, that's better. But it's still really bad. You know?
Attention. First blood.
Why would you... Never mind, dude. I've just learned to stop caring about what my teammates do anymore. Where is my team?
They're not getting back up from that.
Where is my team?
Come on. Say
There we go.
recharging my shield.
You didn't do shit, bro. That other guy's still around somewhere, though. Do I have shield cells? Yeah, I'd rather use the shield cells, but... I don't know why that guy would even want to stay around if you know, his team's gone, but you know, to each their own, right? So what was that purple? Extended heavy. Okay. So he pinged the guy over here. Alright. Nothing over there. His teammates should be around unless my team downed him or eliminated him, but I really doubt they did. They were quite useless in that whole I didn't even know where that guy, my teammate was that whole time.
The ring is distant. Trust the vids.
I was like, where is he? Like, I was looking around, I didn't see my team anywhere. That whole time I was engaged in that
45 seconds, then he's
combat situation, they were nowhere to be found.
Champion eliminated. Round 2.
charging on my shields.
Ring countdown.
They are not all in the ring. The good win will lead us to victory.
Supply
Down the
ship
hostile and
inbound.
Scotty. Reloading.
Reload. Enemy killed. Come on, Richard. Say hello.
Taking a moment to heal.
Here's your birthday present.
Body shield here. Level 3. It's go time! I need light ammo.
Hostile close. Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Reloading. The complete squad is defeated.
Recharging my shield.
Attention, the kill leader has been eliminated.
Careful, no kill leader. Target spotted. Got them.
Target spotted.
Battling the enemy. 45 seconds. Let's go this way. Or we could just walk.
I'm spotted. Enemy spotted. Just giving my shields a recharge.
Marking our surroundings.
Contact countdown. Shot at.
Oh, that's gonna kick. your guide. The ring is moving.
Charging on my shields.
Medkit here.
Care package being delivered.
Care package on high. Favor from the gods.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
I'm spotted. Making contact with enemy. Firing! Just giving my shields a recharge. Patching myself up a bit. Deploying health drone.
Charging up my shields. Wandered into our safe space. Only 2 other squads.
Making contact with enemy.
Sergeant.
Eyes up. Marking our surroundings. Frag grenade set.
Enough, I'm getting shot at.
Too slow.
Get ready to stitch him up.